card. And for us, this is where it all started. It was a year ago, probably last week, our first Matchroom Boxing USA card with Dazn. Jesse Vargas, Thomas Delorme, Jarrell Miller, Danny Roman, Artur Beterbiev. So that was a big night, and it's quite crazy to think that it's only been 12 months, because it feels like I've been every blade of grass in the world since then. So it's great to return here, and I really feel like we're getting momentum, not just across America, but in Chicago as well. When we did that first show, it was a really good show, and I felt that when we came back, they'd be back, and they have done, and they've doubled this time. So it's really positive.
I was here a year ago for that card, and I've seen the growth of Dazn. How do you see, as a promoter, putting on so many cards for Dazn, how do you see the growth of Dazn so far these past 12 months?
Quite amazing, really. I mean, I think when we started, I was probably a little bit arrogant in that, we got all this money and we're just going to come in and everyone's going to sign, and everyone's going to sign up. And obviously, we came from a standing start, not just Matchroom Boxing, but Dazn. So it wasn't like, I don't know, ESPN or Fox created an app, and they used their commercial power to naturally grow this platform. It grew from nothing, in America. No brand name, had to educate the audience. And I feel like over the 12-month period, I mean, when you look at the fighters that now fight on Dazn, from Joshua to Andy Ruiz to Canelo to Kovalev to Golovkin to Usyk to Estrada to Jesse Vargas to Devin Haney, Demetrius Andre, Danny Jacobs, Billy Joe Saunders. It's endless. And I feel like we have the best stable in the world, and I feel like we have the best schedule in the world as well. And I feel like we offer the best value to fight fans. So we've got a long way to go. The numbers now are really, really good, and we're coming up to a big period of, obviously, Golovkin last week, Usyk tonight, and then Canelo in a couple of weeks, KSI against Logan Paul, Joshua Ruiz. You're going to drive a huge amount of subscriptions over that period. And we're in good shape going into 2020. In a subscription business, it's never ending. So it's not like you've never cracked it. You've got people might churn or unsubscribe for a month, or, Dazn want to hit new targets and new numbers. So it's like, you put that schedule together till the end of December, and Dazn are like, that's brilliant, best schedule in boxing. It's like, yeah. And then like a week later, they go, right, what are you doing in January and February and March? It's like, oh, wow. So it's always constantly planning. It's not, it's always the aim of a network or a broadcaster to hit numbers. But in a subscription business, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more cutthroat. And the analysis of fighters works a little bit differently, in terms of who drives numbers, who drives subscription, who drives viewing figures, who creates digital and social interest. And that's what we've been really establishing over that year period. And I think a lot of fighters have benefited from the growth of Dazn, especially Dazn fighters, in terms of their activity and the money they've been paid. We do need to bring that money, sorry fighters, but just like we need to fall back in line a little bit with the market. We will still have to overpay fighters because we're Dazn. We're not ESPN or Fox. They can go to a fighter and bluff them with how many viewing figures they've got and how great it is for their career. The truth is that our figures now are very similar to Showtime numbers. So I feel like Dazn is really growing in terms of its brand value and its credibility amongst fighters